Hi everybody, David here with Trinity Focus Ministries. I got another video for you. We're continuing right on in the Harmony of the Gospels. And this is right after Jesus and his disciples returned to Galilee and they healed the nobleman's son. And now it's, I've titled this one, The Cure on the Sabbath. So, this is right in the book of John. We're going to be reading out of it, and it's in chapter 5. And starting in verse 1, it says, "After this, there was a feast of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. Now there is at Jerusalem by the sheep market a pool, which is called in the Hebrew tongue Bethesda, having 5 porches. In these lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of blind, halt, withered, waiting for the moving of the water. For an angel went down at the certain season into the pool and troubled the waters. Whosoever then first, after the troubling of the water, stepped in was made whole of whatever disease he had." So, this is an interesting fact. This was actually called the Pool of Siloam, and they found archaeological a discovery. They found this place in Jerusalem. They were doing like they were working on a drainage pipe, and they found this place. And this is it is kind of amazing. And then it says, "And a certain man was there which had an infirmity 38 years. And when Jesus saw him lie, and knew that he had been now a long time in that case, he said unto him, Will that be made whole?" So this guy has been there most of his adult life. He's been there 38 years trying to wait to be the first to touch the water. And then the impotent man answered him and said, "I have no man, when the water is troubled, to put me in the pool, but while I am coming, another steppeth down before me." So think of this. This place is full of people that have some sort of condition that they're trying to be healed of. And so it's a first come, first serve type of situation. So once the water starts to bubble, the crowds rush to it to be the first one in. And this man has no hope because he's completely paralyzed. He can't move. So he would have to have somebody help him to the water. And since everybody there wants to be healed themselves, he's waited 38 years and nobody's helped him. And then he says, Jesus said unto him, "Rise, take up thy bed and walk." And immediately the man was made whole and took up his bed and walked. And on the same day was the Sabbath. What an amazing miracle. This guy's been there that long. Jesus walks up and heals him, and he gets up and walks away. He didn't even have to touch the water. So that's great, right? Well, not according to the Jews, the Pharisees that were already were against him. See, they were afraid because Jesus had been getting a big gathering by now, and they were already hardening their hearts towards him because they didn't want to believe that he was the Messiah, and they were afraid to lose the power that they had in the community. So they instantly said, "Who does this on the Sabbath?" So this is what they had against him at this time. And this is what it goes on to say. It says, "The Jews therefore said unto him that was cured, It is the Sabbath day. Is it not lawful for thee to carry thy bed?" Remember, this guy had been paralyzed for 38 years, and they're giving him a hard time for using his arms to carry his own bed. What kind of twisted evil were they thinking? So, and he that was healed was not whole, it was, for Jesus had conveyed himself away, a multitude being in that place. So Jesus, knowing everything, basically, but he knew these people were after him, so he had gone away from them. And then it says, afterward, Jesus findeth him in the temple, and said unto him, Behold, thou art made whole, sin no more, lest a worse thing come unto thee. What could be worse than being paralyzed for 38 years laying by a pool hoping to be healed? But the miracle is he was healed. And for Jesus Christ to tell him that, you better believe that he listened. And the man departed and told the Jews it was Jesus which had made him whole. And therefore did the Jews persecute Jesus and sought to slay him, because he had done these things on the Sabbath day. It's amazing to me that Jesus did something that is that's basically impossible for human standards. It's very hard to heal somebody that's paralyzed. Modern medicine can't even do that. So for a man to walk up to another man and say, "Get up, you're healed," and then for the religious leaders of the time to put that against him, they had to be really hard-hearted for that. But that's what happened. And this is just an amazing thing. And this was just one more thing that the Pharisees had against Jesus, but it was such a miracle. Imagine that man, how he would have told his story to anybody that would listen. And the people would have known who he was. So, well, we'll continue this on next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I hope you guys have a very blessed day. Thanks for watching.